I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Hello everyone's. I am here for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 8 Episode 19, The Reunion Part 1. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you return and you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. So we're going to start off with Joc, which I thought the editors were being very shady to show the girlfriends of Joc's past while he's sitting there with his brand new fiance. We got to show him sucking on toes. We got to show him strapped to the bed. We got to see all the flirtations and what Joc had going on when this Joc running for office type of situation was going on. But I was like, I know good and doggone well, Joc is not running for no type of political office. I just know that just had to be just something they were just talking about just to open up with the show, because I just don't see Joc in no type of political situation whatsoever. But anyways, we still officially do not know how long Joc and Kendra has been together. He says 4 years, she says 4 years, but Carly hops up because all things Joc she has to speak on and know on. She was like, well, it can't be 4 years because within the last 4 years, you've been with me, you've been with Cena, you've been with this girl, you've been with that girl. But none of that matters because you with Kendra now. I love Kendra, this, that, and third. But I was like, girl, can they speak on this situation? Because since it is Joc, I mean, you was all hands up. Pick on me, teacher. I know how long Joc has been together with Kendra. This is me. Listen to me. But I was like, maybe they was together, but it wasn't official. They was just kind of like friends with benefits. And it's been 4 years, and after that it progressed. But we didn't officially get an actual answer as to how long they've been together. Now, Joc apologized for pouring drink on Pooh because he was like, I was drunk. I didn't do this to, make Kendra mad. I poured a drink on Pooh because I was drunk. Pooh was saying how she felt disrespected because Joc and her husband, they've been friends for a good long time, and that was kind of disrespectful to her husband. The next thing you know, Carly and Pooh gets in it. Pooh's talking about Carly just mad because she can no longer be with Joc no more because he's with Kendra. The next thing you know, wait a minute, Sierra jumps up in it. Like, my thing is, Sierra, I see what you're doing, boo-boo, and you trying to, throw dirt out there and all this, that, the third. But, just remember, if Pooh back next season, she gonna get all the dirt she can on you. She talking about something. You talking about Carly, she can't keep a man for more than 4 years. You ain't been with your husband that long. And she's like, I've been with my husband for 12 years. Wow, like BK said, you get you a new man every 6 months. These two going back and forth. Carly yells, Sierra, and I guess that was code us. We gonna jump up and we gonna run up on Pooh, even though, security, they was on point. They always on point. But they had, added security because they knew somebody was going to jump off and somebody was going to be fighting. They had, the Usain Bolt of security out here, making sure that nobody get in contact with nobody whatsoever. But I was like, she yelled Sierra, and they both jump up and started running. And I was like, wigs can be snatched. I still do not know how that one season Jocelyn was able to tornado and get a few people, and some people's hair was askew and ponytail was ripped off and edges was just disheveled. I don't know what happened to where she was able to break free and do that, but they not letting that happen no more. So we move over to Stevie and Mimi's situation. But first we gotta ask, how does it feel Mary and Faith when you and Biggie were friends? And that's how I felt every time I see Stevie and Faith together. I was like, that was your friend, and you didn't marry his wife, but he was like, she married somebody, was in relationships, I've been in a relationship, God brought us together. And I was like, yeah, because didn't Faith, now correct me if I'm wrong, didn't she marry somebody less than a year or two after Biggie had passed away? So I guess, it wasn't Biggie passed away one day and then the next day her and Stevie was together in a relationship. But Faith looked like she was like, Stevie, why you gotta do all these theatrics and all this silliness? Why must you be this way? But I was like, Stevie was barely on this season. We seen I somehow missed the first 2 episodes or first episode or something. So I didn't get to see him telling Eva that he was marrying Faith. But like the time he has been on there, besides, when he was like apologizing to Scrap De Leon, he's just been on there mad at Mimi because Ty was posting pictures with Eva. It's like, what it boils down to is Stevie can have as many relationships as he can possibly have, and Mimi just don't say nothing about it. But as soon as Mimi gets in a relationship, it's like it irritates him, and he feels the need to interfere in a relationship because Mimi is supposed to just be sitting back waiting on him when he's between relationships or in relationships, so he can scoot over there and have sex and do to her what he want to do. But like Ty's like, nah, I'm not that woman. So he gets to talk about Ty out here cheating on the road and this, that, and the third. I was like, Stevie, you're mad. Plain and simple. You don't want to see Mimi happy. That's just the thing. Now, as much as Mama D and Cece did not get along, and she just let it be known every time like her name was brought up that Cece Loud, what we saw, Cece was being very disrespectful. And you're not gonna be sitting up in my house and being disrespectful to me. You can catch you the first Uber or a taxi or doggone hitchhike somewhere and be up at my house. But all of that is behind them. They are family, they love each other, and that's just what family do. We happy now. Now, Erica says it's been hard on her, having twins, because when one twin is asleep, the other one is woke. So it's kind of hard on her. But, Mama D has been checking up on her and making sure everything is good. She had to let that be known that, yes, Scrappy and Bambi, Mama D comes over here and checks on the girl. Because Mama D was like, they're my grandbabies too. Like, they are my grandbabies. And like, you can never have too many grandmas. But I was like, I felt that Erica said that to be like being shady towards Scrappy and Bambi. But Scrappy and Bambi, they still have no communication between them. And it's like, what communication they have is E-Money. Tell your mama that I want to pick you up this weekend so we can go to like Destin, Florida. E-Money, tell your daddy that you got a dentist appointment and I can't take you because I got to go to the doctor. It's like, we got to relay messages between E-Money. And she was like, why can't I just talk to you? Now, I guess you say when she texts Scrappy, but Bambi's like, no, you text us both. They all get to arguing and back and forth. They both talking about some look here. See, what's that say right there? He owes child support since when? That says what, June 2019? Look at right there. See what it said that I made an appointment. But she's like, you still back on child support? I'm like, really? We doing this again? We still at this point? But Bambi says that Erica is cool with Scrappy when, Bambi's not in the picture. When Bambi and Scrappy, I guess Erica put a what's it called, restraining order against Scrappy, and I guess once Scrappy and Bambi broke up, she like lifted the restraining order, and Scrappy and Erica were in communication with each other somewhat. But once Bambi got back in the picture, with no communication, and I was like, well, if it was okay when you weren't there, it kind of seems like Bambi is the common denominator, and why Bambi, like not Bambi, but why Erica and Scrappy cannot communicate with one another. And yeah, E-Money, she was 14 years old, so like it's something like you don't have to do all the communication with Scrappy, but this is still, y'all still are co-parents, and y'all gonna have to talk at some point, not text, like actually meet up in front of each other. Y'all are 3 grown folks. Y'all need to put all that anger and resentment and what y'all got going on behind y'all and be there for y'all kids. That's all I got to say. Cause y'all family. So, Scrappy talking about some, I don't even know what you talking about. You over here trying to make yourself over here lying on the stage, make yourself look good. Like you ain't even with your baby daddy no more. She's like, first of all, why do you even care about it? And I was like, yeah, that is a good question. Why do you care? They still not saying who her baby daddy is. Now, y'all, Carly says that had she slept with Pooh and Hiram, that she would have admitted it, but that never happened. But I'm like, I distinctly remember her saying, yeah, well, it happened. Like, it was kind of like she slipped up and said it, but said it nonetheless. Now, I believe Bondi Blue said this last week, that Carly already admitted to having sex with Pooh and Hiram. It's just that the whole boo-boo on the sheets situation, that wasn't true. Yes, I did this, but now it's like, I never had sex with him. I didn't do this. But I'm like, you already admitted it. Now Sierra done looked into Pooh's background, and she know her government name, know that she's not married, how Hiram like was supposed to get married to somebody in 14 or was married, that Pooh and Hiram, they like filed for a marriage certificate, but they never did turn it in. She got all the info, and I was like, Sierra, if you and Pooh are back next season, I hope you have no skeletons in your closet, because I'm saying it right here, Pooh is going to come for you. She is going to come for you. You didn't went all into her background and everything, this, that, and the third. She is going to uncover everything she can on you to put you on blast. Just know that. I'm saying it right now. But the only thing Pooh can say was you need to worry about the roaches in your shop. Now, Spice and Pooh get into it for whatever reason, but the Usain Bolt of security guards was like, no man, that's not fit to happen. Carly is jumping up and crying for whatever reason. Shekinah's like, Carly, sit down, ain't nobody going nowhere, we still got stuff to do. Child, y'all getting on my nerves. Like, everybody getting on Shekinah's nerve. Like, the Shekinah, I've liked Shekinah on this season. Like, she has been a comic relief. She ain't got that time to play. She gonna tell you how it is. If she did something wrong, she gonna tell y'all. So Pooh did not get a lie. She did not do the lie detector test for the show. She said she got one done independently, because if she was going to do it, she wanted to be done by somebody who didn't know her, who didn't know Carly, who didn't know the show. But she was told that Kendra was going to be performing the lie detector test, and she wasn't down for that. Like, I want somebody independent who does not know me, who does not know Carly, who does not know the show, unbiased person. So we see Carly getting her lie detector test, and I don't know, maybe it's just me or it was the editing, but like, Carly was very slow with her answers. Like, she was trying to calm her breathing down or something, so, she could pass the test. It was like, have you ever had a relationship with Hiram? No. Have you ever had a relationship with Pooh? Any type of relationship. Kiss on the forehead, a hug, a slap on the booty. No. It was like that. It was like she was very slow with her answers. And I was like, that sounded suspicious to you, girl. But it could have been editing. So, y'all, that was basically the gist of everything that went on. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on, so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your peoples and your friends. If you return and you a family member, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. Tell your people to tell their people to come over here and be one of my peoples. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.